How's it going? Welcome back to another day here in Icarus. For today, we are doing some more science. Got three main topics we're looking at. One is going to be the uranium reactor. Now we started messing with that in the last video. We did some extraction, did some work with the centrifuge, made a couple of the rods, sent them up to the station, but we didn't have enough parts to make the actual reactor itself. Super expensive. But I think we got everything ready. We'll make one and kind of see if we want to change over from our solar into the reactor. The main thing I'm worried about is the cost of the rods. So, kind of see if that works out. The second thing kind of pertains to that. It's going to be making the new suit. Now, the current suit that we're using, this guy right here, is tier 3. You get a very high percent on the radiation, which is maxed out at 75%. But you get nothing for heat, nothing for cold, nothing for physical. So it's mainly just a suit for radiation. It's not exactly armor. The containment suit has everything. Physical resist, you got some of the heat, some of the cold, some of the radiation, all kinds of stuff mixed in. So kind of excited to check that out. Plus the suit here, I mean, it looks neat, but containment armor looks fantastic. The third and final thing we're working on is here in tier 5, and it's going to be some of the new lasers. So we have the sidearm. Very curious about this. We might change over to this instead of the shotgun, possibly for like everyday moving around and hunting, because it doesn't use ammo. It just uses some of the power. You got some different parts for it. So you have a fire conversion. You got a frost, electric, and poison. Now, the one main problem we're going to have today is we don't have the obsidian ingots. Looks like that we need up there for the fire conversion. So can't really test that one out, but we should be able to check out the other ones and kind of see how they work. And then we got the mining laser itself. Not sure if we'll ever use it, but again, kind of curious how it looks and how it operates. So with tier 5 in this map, you got 3 different ways to mine. You got the mining laser, right? You got the jackhammer. So one's power, one's oil. And then you got the lithium, which is kind of like a mix. I mean, mainly uses power, but uses some of the oil products to make it. So it's kind of cool, man. A lot of options for this map. So let's get started over here with the reactor. Now the centrifuge is done. I can't remember how many of the rods we got. We'll head in there and take a look here in a minute. So we just need some of the uranium ingots. You get a ton. It's one of the byproducts from the conversion process. Now the cool part is, and you guys left me comments about it, is with these, if you come over here to the chem station, you can mix some of the ingots as well as the enzymes, which you get both of those from the, or you get the enzymes from the creatures you kill while you're waiting for the extraction process to happen. And you can make some of the titanium. Same with the platinum. So that is very nice. 10 of the platinum or 5 of the titanium. So it's a good way to use your byproduct. The only thing we can't use so far that I've seen is the radioactive waste. And that stuff is highly contaminated. And it's not good at all for our health. I'm just saying, dude. Just saying. So one of those. And then what do we need for the containment armor? So we need some more of the ingots and then synthetic and aluminum screws. Okay, not too bad. We got all that stuff as well. Like I said, man, I have been super busy in between videos. Now, you guys left me more comments about it. You can stack the radiation tonic that we were using with the transfusion stuff, and it'll double the speed on how fast it removes the radiation. Very nice to use. The problem is, these right here cost some of the truffles. This only uses some of the mushrooms. So that one's very expensive. Might just use it when we're doing stuff out in the mine itself, and use the tonics when we're just handling the uranium here at base. Just to save on some resources. I got some of the stuff in here growing. Truffles as well as the mushrooms. It's kind of what the whole farm is right now. But it's it's definitely expensive, dude. Holy crap, man. So we just need some of the aluminum screws. Alright, one of each of these. Now I'm guessing probably 4 repairs on this. It's probably going to be some of the ingots, right? It is. Something weird about this game, and I like it. It's not like a bad weird. But for all the repairs, 1, it only costs like 1 of the ingots. But 2, it's only 1 of the resources used to make it. So it's kind of a nice change versus other games, you know? We got some wins. So there's that. Let's drop off the ingots in here. That'll be for repairs. Drop off the rest of these. And give me that. Holy crap, that thing. Again, so super expensive, man. So, let's start with the armor. Now, the armor's kind of weird because we need this one module. We bought it at the end of the last video. And I need to put this in my inventory, so I keep forgetting to shear the sheep. But this suit only provides 50% on the radiation. That is the other 25% that we need. The problem is, our main suit that we have only has 2 slots. I want to keep this one 100% because it gives you 25% on the creature movement speed, plus 50 on their maximum stamina, which is massive. This one is only for the poison resist, and if you're not in the swamp, you don't really need it. I mean, if you're fighting the slug boss, but probably just stick with these for right now on this map. Each map has different ones that we use. That's definitely used over on Prometheus, along with the fire one that we have, which I did send it back up to the station. Might do the same with this guy, just so that we don't lose it. So, drop this guy off over here. Put this on. We got that. See how we look. That looks fantastic, man. It kind of matches our backpack as well. I mean, kind of, right? I like it. Only thing I don't like is the green on the glass. It's kind of like this one, too. They have it that uranium green. Super nice, though, man. Again, they did very well in this game with all the models for stuff. So that's our armor for now. We can always change back into this one and use that one just for decoration. Maybe. Might retire it. We'll see. Alright, so, reactor. Okay, it's not that big. Now, we found one of these in the mission site, right? Or we had to go up to... Wrong button? Had to go up here. There was one in the mission site. And it was a lot larger than this one, I think, right? Looks not too bad, man. Build and place a nuclear reactor, okay? The three-eyed fish. Terrifying thing, just saying. Got some concrete down there. Is that where the rods go in? Maybe. Possibly. Now, can this be placed outside? I don't think so. It doesn't have the no shelter sign. I mean, the one you see on the screen is about us being outside in the exposure. Interesting. So it can be placed outdoors. I mean, I wouldn't want to because of the creatures and the cost. It's kind of bite-sized for the most part. So, we'll put it in here, do some science. If we decide to use it, to figure out where to put it in here. Maybe in this corner and move the storage? It would fit. We'll see. Alright, so, let's do this. We'll grab some of the rods. Alright. Dude, in between videos, I had 3 of the Bigfoots that were over here all spawned in. 3 in one place. Terrifying, dude. Because don't forget, at the end of the last video, we were almost out of ammo, which we are fully stocked now. I mean, for obvious reasons. But I walked outside the gates, they all looked at me and came running at the same time. Got inside, closed the door, jumped on Junior, who was, of course, out of food and water. It was a bad situation, man. Alright. Get this out for the cave sickness. So in here, we got some in here too, right? We do. We got 2 more in here. Let's destroy the rest of this. I don't think we need it for anything. So, we had 15 that we sent up, I think in the last video. So 20, 30, 40, 49 we got from around 55 minutes of extraction. So, let's just take 1 stack to do the science with. And then we can split 1, see how long that one lasts, and then how long 1 full stack lasts. Okay. Leave that there for the moment. Let's go ahead and eat one of our tonics as well. Just to keep the radiation down. This stuff accumulates so super fast, man. I'm still not sure why they don't have 100% resist on the suits and stuff. at least with the low tier one, it would really give you a use to keep that one around instead of the containment one because of the extra bonus on it, right? 20 shots, I don't miss. Okay? Just remember that. Heard you. There we go, man. Still haven't made any turrets. One day, probably right as we get ready to leave this map, we'll go ahead and make some. Alright, so 100,000 on the power. Seconds, minutes, hours, days. So one rod lasts 6 hours. Interesting. 2 days and 12 hours. Now, if you think about it, it's not very long, right? It's about half an hour real time of extraction, plus all the time of the conversion, right? And the centrifuge from raw into the rods, plus all the resources for like all the tonics, plus all the ammo for being in the cave. At the same time on prospect is only 3 days. This whole series so far on this map is only 3 days of game time. I mean, real time. To me, we don't use enough power to justify using the rods for this. Now, if we were the kind of player where we had all the extractors set up, the electric ones, ran all of our stuff from... Wait a minute. Why are we taking radiation damage? Does that not block the radiation once it's in here? It doesn't. What? Look, dude. In my opinion, centrifuge, sure. Get the poisoning while you're around it because you're taking the raw form, converting it into a refined form. But in here, that should be safe. Safe-ish, right? So regardless, it can't go inside here. It'll have to go out in the cave by the centrifuge. But anyways, got sidetracked. If we were the kind of player that runs the cables all over the whole map, it would make sense to use this in here, right? For our main power supply. We don't do that. So let's do this, man. 1, turn it back off. Let's get this outside of base. And then 2, what we might do... Let's take a look in the cave real quick. I wanted to set up a small platform in here for the centrifuge. Maybe do a second one because it takes so long to process down. What we might do is leave the reactor inside here and use it as a backup source for power. Possibly, maybe. Get that out. Turn our light back on. The problem is we don't have very much room inside here because of the hole in the floor. What we could do is do pillars and beams or pillars and ceilings over here, right? Kind of cover this up, and then do a bridge going across right here, and that'll be for 1 centrifuge, maybe 2, and then have the reactor as well. Because don't forget, we got the lines in here anyways, the power and the water, because our water pump's down there. So super simple to tie into the network. Maybe we'll do that. Drop these in here for the moment. Hello? Give me those. Pick you up. Okay. That's fine there. Let's grab some stuff. Do we want to build with brick? Or with limestone? I'm not sure. Hey, let's see how much stuff we got. It's already made up over here. So we've got some of the limestone. That's going to be for a barn, though, I think. Got 5 of those. What about... That's the blocks. Maybe we just do brick inside there. Got a ton of that. Let's grab some screws and some refined wood. Do 2 stacks. Grab all those. That might be enough, possibly, maybe. So what we need... So, 2, 4, 6... Might be enough. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe 10 on the ceilings. So that'll be a 2x5. Then 2, 4, 6, maybe 8. That might be enough. We'll see. We'll see. Gonna need some stairs as well. Let's wait on these because we're gonna need some... Ooh, well, we'll make 2. Gonna need a ramp coming across. Okay, let's get started with this and we'll kind of go from there. Eat some food. A guy does get hungry, and let's... Not that, not that. Take care of the sheep. I need to make a better bed, and I keep forgetting to get some wool. He's been hiding in this corner over here the whole time. Is it right or left mouse button? Not that one. It's right. Sorry, buddy. My bad, man. I know. It's snowing. Took all your fur again. Where did it goes, man? So where did it go? I need to get some more of those guys. 12 from one sheep. That is not very much at all. Alright, so we'll start with this one. Easy! So that's kind of the middle. I don't want you to... Yeah, don't snap. Don't snap. That might kind of work. That's going to be in the way here. Hold on. I hate how it snaps every time I look up. Let's start you right here. Let's come up just a tiny bit. Maybe just 3? Get out the parts. That might kind of work like it is. So we got the centrifuge. Oh, absolutely. That's plenty of space, dude. Do you right here. Reactor can go right here next to it. Wanted to try to see if it's hanging off the backside. Should we do it at an angle as well? That kind of works, right? Let's do these first. Kind of works. And then this. There we go. That's not too bad, man. We could fully close this in, but I want to way down here. I need to fix this. It's so hard to get up from the bottom part onto this level. And I always fall in here and damage that, so I need to change it over to brick as well. Maybe angle it this way as we go down. Might kind of work. I'll do that off camera. And we could probably do our storage right here, right? Or maybe it's right back here in the middle. Perfect. So that's done. We need quite a few railings. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll do 12 on the railings. And that'll be set for here. Now we've got to get some power ran. And I think some water as well for the centrifuge. I don't want to fall down here. We're going to, though. It's fine. It's fine. Easy. 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 Normally I jump that way. Junior! We're on camera here, buddy. You're embarrassing me. I gotta fix this, man. There we go. Holy crap, dude. Took forever. There's that one. Can we reach it from here? There we go. There we go. So that's ran. We gotta do some water now. And I think it's only for centrifuge. It is optional, but you definitely want to do it because of the speed, right? I know. I know. I know. Okay. So that's set. Can we... Almost. Get out. We are stuck. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so this is done. Let me get some railings made. Sort this out, and then we'll do some work with the lasers. Kind of excited about that. Mainly for the sidearm. Might be a viable way to hunt creatures and save on some shotgun ammo. Alright, get these down real quick. Just some interior wood ones. Easy. Easy. Safety first, man. Just saying, dude. Just saying. There we go, man. Come up here. Centrifuge, as well as your reactor. And one thing I wish you would really do with this game is for the power source, have it as a auto toggle, right? So right now we're running on solar and batteries. I wish there was a way to have this powered in like standby mode. So for some reason the solar turns off, batteries drain down, this would automatically kick on and provide power to your base. And then once either the batteries are fully charged or the solar comes back on, then this will shut back off. Be kind of nice to have, you know? Not sure if they'll ever do that, but be a very good option. Alright, so anyways, done in here. It's not too bad. I'll work on this off camera. Not sure what I'm going to do. I want to do thumping in here, though, because this cave is massive. Goes down like 3 levels, cuts across, and then goes back up a level or 2. So it's very, very large. A lot of resources in there. It's super simple to mine. Alright. Damn it. Need to put a door on the backside here, too. Might look at that real quick and see. If we got the stuff, we'll make one. It'd be easier to get back to the cave back there versus running around this way. Set it up just right here. I think we'll be fine. How do we do this again? We got to do 45? Or is it 30? I think it's 15. For the snap? $15, okay. There we go. It's a lot easier to get out to the cave now. I like it, man. I like it. Is that going the right way? Absolutely. Put these up here for later. Let's eat one more of our tonics, and that should kind of sort us out for the radiation. I hope. So, lasers. Give me all these. Takes 1.5 years to smelt down, but they are done. I think 1 stack should be fine. And the rest can go back into here. So let's start with the sidearm. Just need some of the plastics, steel, and a power bank. So steel. Grab a bit of those. Let's make some more of these synthetics too. Power bank, we're going to need copper wire. And a little bit of this. So I guess we'll probably need 2 of the power banks, right? So we need 2. Okay, not a big deal. Perfect. Give that a minute, let it do its thing, and we will be kind of set. Alright, so there's those. Let's look at the attachments while they're crafting. Is it nighttime? Oh, it is. Almost time to sleep. It used to be over here. So for the mining laser... Is that for pistol now? Oh, I don't know. What is that under? What are they called? Conversion. So we need some super cold ice, ruby, and glass. Lithium. We don't have that one either. Okay. Are we out of the lithium? We are. Just need some of the ore. I make all those. We need some more of the rubies. And then super cold ice. We got some. Right there. Oh my gosh. This stuff takes forever to craft. We just need one more. Let's take a nap real quick. It's nighttime. We'll roll the day over. Wash our hands. Just saying. Always clean up before you go to bed, man. It's kind of weird, but is what it is. Alright, so... glass. Well, I'll tell you what. Alright, so one of you and one of you. It's only 2 of them, but we'll at least be able to see how it kind of works out. Now, does it have to be done in here? I'm guessing for the conversion? Let's try it by itself. Kind of see how it works first. And then we'll do the conversion and go from there. While we're out doing some testing, I also want to make... I think we need to unlock it. That. So the thing with this I'm curious about is it has a 25% chance to inflict the radiation sickness for the proc, and that'll be minus 20% on the maximum health and maximum stamina of the creature, I'm hoping. So we'll do some testing with the sandworm. Is it up? It is. We'll head over here and see if we can get it to actually proc and see if it'll stack. So if it procs, say it procs 100%, right? The first shot should take the damage down by 20%, or its health. Can we stack the next proc on top and have it take another 20%? Or is it just 20% total? That's something I'm not sure about. It should stack because of the cost for making this, right? So we need some of the 12 gauge shells. We have a few in here we can get rid of. Get rid of this as well. Well, we'll keep it in there, just in case. Gotta be a bunch. That should be enough to take out one of the creatures and judge if we actually want to use it or not. So we're done with... That can stay in there. That can stay in there. Eat some food. A guy does get hungry. And that in there. So 45 of the shots. Again, that should be enough for the science. So I think we're kind of set, right? We good? I got a laser pistol. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Let's start with the mining. That looks kind of cool, man. Are we... You can't mine stone with it. What? Interesting. Why can you not mine stone? It only runs for so long that it turns off as well. That's kind of weird. Is there any ores out here? I don't want to go inside the cave again if possible. I'll tell you what, while we're out here too. How'd that feel, buddy? Made him jump, dude. I get it, man. I get it. Okay, so you can't mine stone. Dude, it's a very tiny radius on this thing too. Now, it is on... What did that drop? It is on modded, so... We can increase the range a little bit with the mods. Why is it dropping some on the ground? It's kind of weird, dude. Very, very small on the radius. Looks kind of neat. Don't like how it drops stuff. So you get 45 on the mining radius, 130 on the yield. Doesn't use too much on the power. But versus this, it does a lot more on the yield. Right? And then the biofuel lasts kind of forever. Again, I like it, but not really viable. Especially since you can't mine stone, which is super, super weird, man. Try this guy out a little bit more. Where's all the creatures that need to be shot in the face? Just saying, man. Pretty good on the range. 623 on the crit hit. I need to find something big. We need to go find a... It's got a very good range on it. I do like that. Now, the one mod I'll probably use is going to be the one that slows it down the most. I don't know if the cold or the electric will be better. I think on this map, electric is better for the creature damage type, right? Now, we start using this, we have to carry the battery banks around with us in our inventory, right? I don't think they're too heavy. Let me find something big to shoot. Preferably something that won't eat us. So this might work. We got some of the Vespers, right? Oh, 2 sets of them. Okay. Get them all aggroed. Get them aggroed. The sound is... it's like what a laser would sound like. It's kind of neat. Does very good for those guys versus a flamethrower. Again, don't forget, this is a free ammo because of power, right? Dude, that is super nice for the Vespers. And a lot lighter than the flamethrower. Not too bad on the damage. Oh, some exotics. Interesting. Where are the big things? Now, right now, use about 3,000 on our power source. We'll leave the little rabbit man. It's a big guy here. A little bit more health. I want a Tusker or a Slinker. Or even the big guy. Bigfoot's be kind of cool. My die look good for science. Here's a Tusker here. Now, what is the range? That's pretty far away, really. You can snipe with it. And he's dead. Let me get on the Raptor. We got to find a Bigfoot. We have to, dude. We have to. What we'll do as well, let's put the electric mod on this and do some science with a Bigfoot. If we can find one. If not, we'll try to find another Tusker. But for right now, I think this might be a viable option instead of the shotgun. So I couldn't find a Bigfoot, and I was looking about the mods for the pistol, right? So I put the electric one on there. Minus 90% on the movement speed. I'll tell you what. I'll show you right here. Minus 90 on the movement speed. Minus 25 on the projectile damage. And minus 25 on regular damage. Now, for the other one that we have built is the cold one. It only has the minus 25% on the movement speed and minus 25 on damage. So it's better to use the electric if we can actually get it to proc. So what we'll do, we got 2 of these sandworms up. 1, we'll do some testing and see how damage is with the pistol alone. And then 2, we'll test it out the other one with the shotgun and the uranium ammo. Kind of see how that works out, you know? So over here, there's the spawn right there. Put Junior on passive. Got a point. Let's do health. Passive. Alright. I'll be right back, buddy. Please do not die. There's raptors around. I'm just saying. We'll start off with this guy. Kind of excited about the pistol. And I brought some of the battery banks. There are only 3 on the weight for each one, so not very heavy. So 700 on the open mouth damage. That's not too bad, really. Shotgun's about 2,500, I think. We do have our food bonuses going as well. The main thing is we don't have to stop to reload, you know? Because it runs off the battery. Internal one. Watch your health. I forgot we used some of the poison resist for that guy, too. With that module that we had. You right? So far, we're down about 30% on the charge. It does kind of go down super fast. Almost dead, almost dead, almost dead. There we go. It's not too bad, man. Not too bad at all, really. We'll get our loot here in a second. Let's get up here to Junior. Bring him a little bit closer. So, 40% on the battery for one of the bosses. I mean, it's definitely doable. Plus, it's none of the shotgun ammo, so don't have to worry about stocking back up when you're done. The range is fantastic on this thing, too. For a pistol? See, he's slowed. And he's dead. So it does seem to proc pretty often, you know? Camel's got a ton of health, too. 100% worth it. In my opinion. Oh, that's right. He has to be out of the sand. These things are no joke. Man! Stop it! That's what you get. A little bit of electricity. The sound, I don't know. I kind of like it. Not sure why. It does proc very often, too. Stop it. Stop it. My battery's almost dead. There we go, man. That's all we have to do. Is fill it back up. And you're ready to go. Free ammo, dude. Free kind is the best kind. Okay. Last science for the day. We'll go over here and... Where's the other one at? Way over there. Edge of our discoverable area. We'll try out the shotgun with the new ammo. Need to remember to change it over. And we'll see if it actually takes down the boss's health and stacks. I really hope it does. It'll be very good for the Great Hunt stuff, you know? with the big bosses. So it should be fairly close by. Something else, too, is the durability on the pistol. Doesn't go down too fast, I don't think. The shotgun's in about the same place as the pistol is now. So we'll kind of see how much we use whenever we start fighting the boss up here. But I think the shotgun will probably lose more durability than the pistol does. Where's he at? Holy crap, dude. A lot further away than I thought. Yep, right there. Okay. Leave you here. You're still on passive? Absolutely. Let's get this out. Change it over. Worried about Junior, man. I mean, for good reason. Alright, buddy, you and me, man. So we gotta watch his health bar up there. 2 shots. Need to get closer, too. I don't see it proccing. It might be? Terrifying. He almost bit us. It does kill it faster, don't get me wrong. I know that. But I don't know if it was proccing. Got you. 1 shot. Dude, that is fantastic. What is the accuracy on this thing? It doesn't really say. It seems to be, I mean, pretty accurate. Junior. Are we hitting the dribbles? We are. I got you, buddy. Don't run, don't run, don't run. That's not too bad. Definitely going to keep the pistol. The mining laser, absolutely horrible, man. It's going to stay. I'm probably going to recycle it. It's not even going to stay in our inventory. This thing is pretty much like pinpoint accuracy, though. I say that, and I can't even hit the creature over there. It might be out of range. Nope, I hit him. He went running. Interesting. It's not too bad. I forgot to grab the other stuff from the other one. We don't care about that. Is there any scales around here on the ground? Absolutely none. It seems to be kind of stingy on this map with the scale drops. The extra ones. Back on Olympus, you get a ton of the scales drop next to the creature. Wonder why that is. Head back up here. I'll grab the other ones. Throw all this stuff into the cleaner. We should be kind of set. Dude, well, not too bad of a day, man. A lot of science. The reactor, I like it. The time is not too bad on the rods. I think I'll probably use it more once we have enough of the rods in the workshop to buy all the parts we want. 2 hours or 6 hours for each one is not too bad. But as far as the containment armor, looks fantastic, man. Definitely be using that instead of the other stuff. For the lasers, I do like the pistol. The pistol is fantastic, man. The mining laser is... It doesn't even mine stone, which is very horrible. Maybe it's an oversight by the devs. Maybe it's intended. However, we are going to leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.